Hello, church family. I would like to share a short devotional with y'all this morning. I was on my way to work here, and this story just came to my mind. I am a respiratory therapist. I work in the healthcare world, and the situations that have the biggest impact on me, spiritually speaking, would probably be the patients that I take care of. So on my way to work, I was thinking about a particular patient I'm going to tell you a story about. And she had renal failure and also had severe diabetes. Her renal issues were so problematic that she often had to do peritoneal dialysis, which is a type of dialysis that has to be done manually. And this was done by her husband, and they did this probably 2 or 3 times a day, where he would hang a bag of fluid and drain the fluid off of her lungs, and re-administer new fluid to keep her kidneys clean. So my job to deal with her, well, on the breathing side of things, was just to do nebulizer breathing treatments, which kind of opens up her lungs to help her breathe. She never really had any breathing distressful times, but listening to her with the stethoscope, her lungs were very musical, I would say. Lots of wheezing and just a lot of sound resonating. All that to say, this couple was very, very, very sweet. They were always encouraging. Her husband was always so polite, so encouraging to me, even despite everything that they had to deal with on a daily basis with her health. Her toes, she no longer had her toes. She often had to go have tests done to scan her lungs, her feet, because of the diabetes. She had multiple procedures. And they knew my faith. They knew how strong my faith was. We talked about it often. So almost every time that I'd come and assess her, give her breathing treatments, the husband would always ask me to say a prayer for her. And I gladly did that. That's no problem with me. So before each test, before each procedure that she'd have, I'd say a strong prayer and just uplift them, because honestly, they have uplifted me. You see, in healthcare, I struggled. What made me think about this story is because they had such a huge impact on my life spiritually. In healthcare, you deal with such devastating circumstances, situations, and you care. I mean, if you have a heart, you care so much for these people, and it can almost be emotionally, spiritually draining, because you want to help, you want to heal, not just their body, but you want to offer encouragement, you want to uplift their spirits, and that can be a difficult task to do. And depression weighed on me heavy, and I wanted to help so many people, but I realized that my discouraging spirit wasn't doing my patients any good at all. It wasn't helping them at all. And so with dealing with them and how they always encouraged me, even despite their situation, this patient situation, they were always so positive and so uplifting. And I got to thinking, I got arms, I can move around freely. I got legs, I can walk around. A lot of people don't have that ability. Just the ability to breathe normally. A lot of people take that for granted, and they totally let other circumstances in life get them down, and they totally forget all the blessings that they have been blessed with to be able to do these things. And so it really pricked my heart dealing with this patient. And it got me thinking, it made me feel guilty, and I told them this. I was in the room, I have no reason at all not to be grateful for everything that God has given me. I am so blessed. And as I was telling them this, I began to cry and weep. And I believe that they saw the sincerity in my heart. And I told them how much they had encouraged me. And just telling them this story, it encouraged them, I believe, as well, that they had a part in ministering to my spirit during this difficult time in their life. And so, that just truly uplifted me. And she had a procedure done to have her legs removed because the diabetes was getting so bad, and eventually she ended up passing away. But just the memories of them just always encouraging me, always asking me to pray for them and to uplift them, that will forever stay in my spirit. And I realize that doing this, this is more than just a job for healthcare workers. The compassion that they have and the situations that they face, the opportunities that they have to encourage is so vital. And I want y'all to be encouraged today because of this story. And be grateful for what you have. Take time to recognize what God has blessed you with. God bless y'all.